Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. How you doing? I'm Sarah. On today's video, we'll be cutting this Princess Dart gown with tulle, and it's a cut together sleeve. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So guys, let's get into it. This is the drafting and cutting video. I'll be dropping the sewing video soon. Please do well to engage. Thank you. So now on my pattern paper here, I have from the startup line to my bust point, which is 12 inches. Then from my startup line to the under bust, which is 16 inches, and the shoulder to waist, which is 19 inches. The next we have to do is to get the width of the neckline. For the width of the neckline, we're making use of 2.5 inches for the width. I'll mark 2.5 inches, then the depth will be by 3 inches. So now connect this. The next I have to get is my shoulder measurement. The shoulder I'm working with is 14 inches. 14 divided by 2 will give me 7.5. So here I'll come down by 7.5 for my shoulder. Then for the shoulder slope, I'll come down by 1 inches for the front. I'll connect this to the width of my neckline. So now the next we have to do is to get the chest line. To get your chest line, divide your bust by 6 plus 1.5. Because this is a armless top with cut together sleeve, I'll be making use of 7 inches for my chest line, and I'll connect this line together. So now the next I have to do is to get the bust span. And the bust span I'm working with, also known as the nipple to nipple point, is 4.5. So here I'll mark down my 4.5 inches on the bust point line. Then on the under bust also, I'll mark down 4.5 inches. And on my waistline, which is the half length, I'll mark down 4.5 inches. So now connect these lines together. So now the next I have to do is to open my dart. Because I'm cutting for plus size, I'll be opening the darts with 0.5 inches. The line before 1 inch, this line is 0.5 inches. So here on my waist, I'll mark down 0.5 inches. Then on the center front, I'll mark down 0.5 inches also. Then from the bust point line, I'll come down by 1 inches because my dart is not getting to the bust points. So now I'll connect my dart legs this way. So after doing this, and after connecting my dart leg, the next I have to do is to drop my shoulder measurement on the chest line. This is my chest line. So now I'll drop down the shoulder measurement, which is 7.5 on the chest line. I'll connect with a straight line. So now I'll check what I have here. I'll divide this line by 2. I have 7 inches. 7 divided by 2 will give me 3.5. So here I'll mark down 3.5. Then I'll come in for my armhole shaping by half inches for the front. And now connect this together. Now I'm done with that. The next I have to do is to drop my bust line on the chest line. The bust I'm working with is 44. 44 divided by 4 will give me 11 inches. Then on the waist, I'll divide my waist by 4. The waist I'm working with is 40. 40 divided by 4 will give me 10 inches. So this is the 10 inches here. And I will check what I have on my dart. I have 1.5. I'll add this back. 1.5. This is my dart intake. So now I'll connect with a straight line. Next we have to do on the bust point, I'll come down by 2 inches. This is the difference between my front and back measurement. I will connect this to my nipple to nipple line. On the under bust line, I will drop down my round under bust. 37 divided by 4 will give me 9.25. Then I will check what I have left. I have 2.25. On this side, which is my center front, I'll come in by 0.75. Then I'll add the 0. From this dart leg here. That's where I'll drop the 0.25, and I'll drop down the remaining one, what I have left. I drop the remaining 1.5 on my side front. Now I'll connect this with my curve this way. The first I'll do this way, like this. Then I'll do the next one this other way on the side. You can see the way I'm placing my curve. Okay, so now connect the dart leg to my waist like this. Now the next we have to do, to get your princess darts, you come up from your bust point by 1 inch this way. The next I have to do this, we've already divided our armhole into 2. I'll bring my French curve and I will place it this way. I'll come out by ½ inch from the armhole. This is my princess darts. Then I'll see what they have here. I came out by ½ inch. This is it. So now this is the new armhole. I'll connect it down this way. So now this is my new armhole for the front. So now to get the cut together sleeve, from this my shoulder measurement here, this shoulder line here, which is 7.5, I'll come out by 2 inches for the cut together sleeve. Now I'll just come down this way. You can see the way I place my ruler to connect down like this. Now connect this back to the armhole. See how I connect this back. Then now, to avoid gaping on the sleeve, I'll come down by ½ inch from here this way and use my ruler to connect it back to the main shoulder. This is how the front looks like. Now cut this out, then we'll draft the back pattern. Now the next we have to do is to close in the bust dart this way. You can see the way I close in my bust darts. So after closing in the bust darts, the next we have to do is to blend in the gap we have there. Just to blend it in like this. So this is my back pattern. Here, this is the center back, which is the zipper. I came in by 1 inch. Then I came down by 1 inch. This is my startup line. The first thing I will do for the front neckline, we did 2.5, so we'll match the neckline also, and I'll come down by 1 inch for the depth of my neckline. Now I'll connect this line together. Now I'll drop the shoulder measurement. The shoulder we work with at the front is 7.5. Here I'll mark down 7.5, and I'll come down by 1 inch from my shoulder slope. This is 1 inch. I'll connect this width of the neckline. Now the next I have to do is to get the chest line. The chest line we work with is 7 inches. Come down here by 7 inches for my chest line. Now we have to get the length of the back. For the back length, we'll be making use of 17 inches. So this is 17 inches here. Connect this together. So now the chest line, I'll drop down my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5. I'll connect with a straight line. So now we divide this straight line by 2. We have 7 here. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. So I'll mark down 3.5 here, and I'll come in by 0.25. So now the next I have to do is to get the nipple to nipple points. So the nipple to nipple point we are working with is 4.5. So on my waistline, which is the half length, I'll drop my 4.5 here. Then I'll come down by 1 inch from the chest line, because my dart is not getting to the chest line, and I'll put down my nipple to nipple point here also. So now I'll connect this line with a straight line. So now the next we have to do is to open the dart. For the back, I'll be opening my dart by ½ inch here. and half inches on the center back also here. So now connect the dart legs. So now the next we have to do is to put down the bust measurement. The bust I'm working with is 44 divided by 4 will give me 11 inches. Mark down my 11 inches there. So now the next I have to do is to divide my waist by 4. The waist I'm working with is 40 divided by 4 will give me 10 inches plus the 1 inches for that intake. I'll put down 11 inches here on my waist. Now connect with a straight line. Before we connect with a straight line, we have to remove the back bulge. To remove your back bulge, you come in by half inches from your center back this way and mark. This is my half inches mark here. Now come down for my neck width by 3 inches and mark. So from this line, I'll connect it to this 3 inches I came down here like this. We check what we have for the waist. My waist is 40 divided by 4 is 10. So from this half inches I came in, I'll mark down 10 inches here and mark 1 inches for that intake, which is 11. Now we have to work on the back sleeve also. I'll come here and I'll come out by 2 inches for the cut together sleeve and connect this line down this way. So after connecting, now we make use of my French curve to get the cut together sleeve with the armhole like this. See the way I place in my curve here. I'll come down by half inches from here, shape it down to this 1 inches we came down here. So now for the back, we are not doing a princess dart, so I'll just cut this out. So now the next we have to do is to get the new zipper allowance. So now we'll just come in. This will be my new zipper allowance. Come in and mark 1 inches for my zipper, and I'll connect the lines together. Okay, now I'm done with the cutting of the back pattern. Now cut out the skirts. So for the skirt pattern, you know, on the half length we did 19 inches. This is my waistline. That's where I drop my 19 inches. Now come down for my hip line by 26 inches. Then I will add 4 inches to this to make it 30 inches. Connect these lines together. Now I'll drop my waist measurement on this line here. So the waist I'm working with is 40 divided by 4 is 10. On this skirt block, we're not adding that to width. So now the next I have to do is to divide my hip. The hip I'm working with is 44 divided by 4 will give me 11 inches. Bring it down also on this gown. I've dropped 11 inches here. Because of that cone shape at the side, I will add to 1.5 inches. Let's make use of 1.5 inches at the side this way. On the waist here, I'll come down by 2 inches and mark. This came down by 2 inches, and on here I'll come in by 1.5 inches. So now I'll just make use of my curve to create that design we have on the front pattern. I will make use of this pattern to cut out the back pattern. Then I'll just add my zipper allowance to it, and my seam allowance I'll be adding it on the fabric. So now I'll cut this out. This is my center front and this is the waist. So guys, I'm done with the cutting of the pattern, and I've gone ahead also to cut on my fabric. So for the skirt part, I added 1.5 inches all the way down. As I was adding it, 1.5, and I added half inches here for the joining of my net. This is the front and this is the back. For the back, I just added my zipper allowance to it. Now I'll keep this one aside. Then this is my center front and the side front. For the center front, I added ½ inches for joining back the center front to the front side front. This is it, and I've cut out my lining also. So this is the back. For the side back, I added 1.5 inches for seam allowance. Now for the center back, we've already added the zipper allowance on the pattern already. Thank you for watching to the end. I'll be dropping the sewing video soon. Please do well to engage, like this video, comment, and share with your sew friends. See you guys on my next video. God bless you.